Perhaps it could be best described as the fisherman's biggest companion, the canoe or fishing boat. The scene looked like a seaport without the sea or a canoe landing bay, except that the sea was not close by. Shreds of the carved wood had combined with grass to give the canoe shop a carpet. Different canoes at different stage of construction. It's a canoe building site. Owning a canoe in a coastal town is a big deal and could cost you a fortune. Averagely, getting a canoe, an outboard motor, and a fishing net could also cost one more than 100,000 Ghana cedis. In Biwa, a coastal community near Cape Coast in the central region of Ghana, some young men in their mid-20s were sawing wood with their pencils in their hair, measuring, cutting, fixing and nailing. There I met Wisdom and his colleagues. Wisdom has been building canoes for more than a decade, and together with his colleagues, they're able to produce between 10 to 15 canoes in 8 weeks.
Chairman, good afternoon.
Afternoon, boss.
How are you doing?
Well, Grace.
I've been observing you for some time now. What's happening here?
I just want to dress the canoe to make it that, and when you put the net inside, it's not maybe tear it, and make it smooth.
Wow. Now, I would want to get personal bit with you. For how long have you been doing this?
Maybe 15 years now.
Did you start at a very young age, or you were schooling and then?
I just completed SHS. Then after SHS, there's financial problem, so I just want to stop it. So that when I learn it, I should take care of my family.
But where do you get the wood from?
We get it from maybe Sefiwo or so, Fosu and other cities there.
And how tedious is it going for this wood? Are you the one procuring for this wood, or have other guys who do that?
We have somebody go and bring it, and we also just want to dress it. When someone come and buy it, and we are here, we just do it for them.
Right. Let's have a sit and have some more conversation with respect to how the whole process is done. So when someone does it and bring it to you, for how long would it take for you to have a single canoe?
Maybe it takes maybe 4 days, 5 days. Then we just completed it.
Just one?
Yeah.
That is 4 to 5 days.
5 days.
Depending on the site, building a canoe would cost between 2,000 and 3,000 Ghana cedis. This does not include the cost of wood. Work on a canoe begins when a client, usually a fisherman, contracts masters of the trade for a canoe. Sometimes, the customers provide their raw material, basically wood, for the work to be done. At other times, and vice versa. Eventually, after 2 weeks of hard manual labor, they intend to finish work on an average size canoe for an eager client.
It costs maybe the small size costs maybe 12,000, 15,000, and it's over.
You mean cities?
Yeah, in cities.
And do we have the locals buying, or other foreign guys also coming to buy?
Oh, the local ones, and then the foreign ones also come and buy the same.
As per newly released data by Future Market Insights, the fishing tourism sector is estimated at $78.5 billion in 2022 and is projected to reach $254.9 billion this year.
Maybe as for us, when you bring them here, there's no people come and sell you or so on. As we are, it's our handicraft, so we did it here. Nobody come and worry on us.
I've been engaging those selling wood for some time now, and they tell me due to the current economic conditions, they were not even getting wood to sell. That is some part of Accra. You are also using wood to carve your canoe. How are they giving you the same excuse? Because according to some of them, I understand that because of the transportation of cocoa from the hinterlands to this place, it becomes a problem. But from your perspective, is it that tedious for you to get that wawa from any other part of the country?
But as for us, it won't take much time for us. Well, maybe at least 2 months, 3 months. You see, those people who go and borrow it there. If this place is full, they take it to another town. So, like Wawa, then we do. We didn't use any only with the Wawa that we used on the sea. If we don't use Sapali and all that, it will sink. So we don't use any type of only Wawa that we use it here.
A whole log is slashed into 2 or more depending on the size of canoe to be made. The hull of the canoe is usually carved out of a slashed log. This forms the base of the canoe and will determine the size of the canoe. Small logs are bent with great artistry and skill, ensuring the wood is bent and not broken. The bent logs are then nailed one after the other on the hull, gradually giving the canoe the height it should have. Wawa wood is what I use for making the canoe. This is because it would make sure the canoe does not sink. It forms the base of the canoe and would determine the size. Wisdom had a dream to become a military personnel, but later resorted to building canoes.
And now my mind is a soldier. Because at that time now I was SHS no, manko cadet. Now my father knew a soldier. Sometimes we to find the call camp. My
aim was to join the military, but that didn't work out. I was a bit stubborn at a point. My father threatened to arrest me because of what I do. So I fled to Togo. Things were hard when I returned, so I was working for a construction company.
Construction work plan or semi-force them can be share fee.
He tells me there are some spiritual beliefs attached to his work. He stated that he makes a lot of money from building canoes. He believed he could manage his business more efficiently if he had some more formal education.
Oh, this work is very hard. But say when you be out, why do you focus there?
You need to stay focused to do this job.
Sometimes, yeah.
There are times you have no food or water, but you still have to do it. Other times, the equipment we use does affect us.
I also say no intina and age maybe I was the same thing. It's a realist mistake we nearby about street. About the street. They be also we are careful. They be only obeying some crowd so we fruit him. Say Edmina way no one will be an answer, but Edmina way. But say Obia being different by show to me we prepare beer. Oh, you want us?
Is there any spirituality attached to this?
There is a lot of spiritualities involved in what we do, so you need to make sure we're in good terms with people. I'm not the only one building canoe here, so that means there's a lot of competition. When people realize you're good, they turn to you to work on their projects. Due to that, it breeds a lot of hatred among your peers.
Well, talking about spiritualities, have you, since you started in the last 15 years, have you encountered anything of that sort with a particular person that you felt you got injured and that was as a result of what happened with you and the person?
My some guy be and also know the same things but a human or no, on visit or ye human interna on walking in. But in a human and yefe into of crime is obey, but now men are not fair.
So if you're not spiritually strong, you will follow you. I've had some personal experience with some previous colleagues. I nearly lost my life.
Every day, a man made more on winning panel by. Don't buy no baby,
Right. So aside the spirituality, I would want us to try something. I personally want to try something new here. So which of them do you think would be okay for me to try?
Okay, unless you take the hammer and a chisel.
So let me quickly come for the hammer and the chisel. So what am I going to do?
You hammer and chisel. No. Who said there's nails here? And the nails now on Ubo punch.
Okay.
What do you just put it on a nail like this? You hold it tight.
Okay.
Hold it tight. If you didn't hold it tight, it will move and come and put it on the head.
My head.
Yeah. So unless you careful.
So where do I hold? Up
hold it
or down?
Either you are going to be you are a newcomer, so you have to hold it like this.
Oh, okay.
And make sure that the hammer will not punch your finger. Okay. Put it hard.
Have to be careful.
Yeah, you have to be careful. It's your nail. You have to be careful. You punch it well.
I'm now a new carpenter.
Yeah. So if you are an old one, so you hold it like this.
Yeah.
And you put it like this.
So that's when you apply more force.
Yeah, apply more force. But if you are a newcomer, you hold it like this. Once you are an old comer, then you put it like this.
But I wanted to ask, what are these holes for?
This is not because the moment that you put this one, you use that hole there to make this place smooth.
And within the last few days, 2 to 3 days, what's the recent boat you've done?
Yeah, I've done the other one there is at the beach. So if you're feeling, I can go and show you there.
And that is bigger than this?
That is more 3 times bigger than this.
Right. So I will be heading to where you've actually done the other one. That is by just close to the beach side, and we look at how big that one seemed to be.
Next point of contact was at the beach, where he had some of his completed canoes. Walking through the crowd, the nauseating whiff from the fresh, dried and smoked fish almost made us sick.
Yeah, this is the canoe that I'm talking about.
Wow, this is very big.
Yeah.
But why did you choose the Atletico Madrid flags and all that?
It depends. Some use Italy, some use France, some use others footballers. But the owner of this canoe is an Atletico Madrid fan.
Oh, okay.
So he used the Atletico Madrid paint to it.
Wow, so it depends on your team you support. That's how come. Okay, but I've seen some inscription there. Danyame.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's the person who was always is a church member, so always he asked God for maybe giving protection and everything. So he always say, "Madanian kupona mizizi, madanian kupona maybe." This is where we put the hardboard motor here.
Okay.
And the engineer self sits here. That is, he himself sits here, and then you hold the hardboard motor, the head.
Yeah. This is my very first time having to experience something of this sort. We are here in Brewa in the central region of Ghana, and we look at this boat or canoe. It's very huge. That's almost 3 times of what we saw there. Now, when you look at the depth, that could tell you that if you're not careful whenever you're trying to climb such a canoe, you may have yourself injured. So you need to be extra careful.
The history of canoes dates back to time immemorial, and their invention can be traced to the ancient people who settled near water. People from all walks of life have used canoes for one purpose or another. It was mainly used for fishing, transportation, and war. For Joy Business, James Ishen.